Hey everyone, so welcome to day 4 in our taxes and real estate and depreciation and how that helps you reduce your tax liability. Today I want to talk about passive versus active and what that looks like, because when it comes to real estate, a lot of times people don't realize that real estate investing is actually considered a passive activity, and the tax code allows you to write off your passive expenses against passive activity. So what that looks like is if you have real estate and you have losses, some of your losses can actually be unallowed and they would have to get carried forward. And so let's think about what that looks like, and I'll explain an example in a second. But who am I? I'm Atia Brown, the Savvy Accountant, and I'm here to help you reduce your taxes so that you can build wealth. And so when it comes to real estate being passive, it doesn't mean that you're not putting effort into it. That's not what it means. That's just how that income source, that category is categorized with the IRS, with the government. And so it's actually considered passive income sources. And when you have losses from your real estate, it's actually considered passive losses. And so in order for it to be considered active, you would have to do a few things. So you could be considered a real estate professional. And so a real estate professional basically says that this is what I do full time, and you have certain tests that you're going to have to prove that you are a real estate professional so that you can actually change all of those real estate activities into active from passive. And by doing that, you're able to utilize your losses. So the reason it's important is because the tax code tells you that passive losses are offset by passive income. Active losses are offset by active income. And so if real estate is considered passive and you have a bunch of losses, some of your losses are going to be unallowed and have to get carried forward until you have more passive income that can be offset. And so a lot of times people that are investing in real estate, they are doing other things, like they have jobs or doing other sources for their income. And so the real estate is considered passive, and they actually are not getting benefit of all of those losses that they're incurring. So you want to make sure that you understand that real estate is considered passive until you do something that changes it to active, such as becoming a real estate professional. Another thing I want to mention is that some of your passive losses can be offset against active income up to a certain threshold. So the government does allow you to have other jobs and write off some of your real estate losses, but it's up to a certain threshold. And if you make more money, like if your income is above a certain level, and I'll put those levels on this image somewhere so that you know, but if you are above that, then those passive losses, they basically get used up until a certain threshold, and then they get carried forward. So if you guys have any questions on this passive, active income sources for real estate, let me know and I will gladly answer them. Bye.